Greetings, salutations, and welcome back to one of our crazy little videos. Now, I'm doing this to prove a point, which I love doing, even though I have proven myself wrong at least once on the, which video was that? Oh, sport mode versus normal mode, although not as wrong as you think. Anyway, we are currently parked on a hill. I'm waiting for the traffic light to clear, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go up the hill because I avoid this hill in my hometown like the plague. Let's get this one started. I'm going to go up to 80 k's an hour, and then I want to prove a point that, okay, in an automatic vehicle it doesn't really matter, but especially in a manual one, I'll try and cycle through a few cars. Top gear is not the most efficient for going up a hill or maintaining speed. I want to go up to 80 k's an hour, 80 kilometers an hour, that's about 50 miles an hour. And then I'm going to go into manual mode. We're currently in 6th gear. And we've got a fuel consumption graph there. If I go into 7th, to maintain the speed, you can actually see that it is, oh, it's getting worse. If you were to gear down, and this is the point of my video, it becomes easier for the engine. It revs higher, but it becomes easier for the engine to maintain the speed. In fact, we're gaining a bit. I can go even higher than that. Okay, now it's burning a bit more with RPMs, but there's a sweet spot which is not the highest gear. And the reason I'm doing this video is because I used to spend my commute trying to figure out which slow car to be behind. In German we say Elefantenrennen, which means elephant race. That slow car or this slow car, and they would be stuck at 80 k's an hour, either not paying attention or being in the wrong gear. There we are. You can see if I go up and I floor it a bit, yeah, obviously. Higher RPMs up a hill, especially with a smaller engine car like this VW Taigo, it's a 1 litre turbo petrol, is more efficient actually. And now I think we should try that again. Maybe with a different car? Ooh, I'm holding up traffic. Sorry. Turning off anyway. Right, next car please. Okay, hello and welcome back to another car, another day. Well, actually, it's not a car, it's a bakkie. If you're not from Southern Africa, a bakkie is a small receptacle or a pickup truck. This is an Isuzu D-Max 1.9 turbo diesel, automatic, 6-speed slush-o-matic, and I'm going to take it up to, that's rear-wheel drive, double cab, I'm going to take it up to 80, and I somehow have to start filming. Okay, we've got a consumption meter. We can now go into higher gears. You see there's the problem, we've run out of torque. No, you pretty much have to, it doesn't want to. See, if you were to go into a higher gear, ta-da! See? Keep the revs up, doing 80 k's an hour, holding up traffic. Sorry, it is a 100 zone. If I were to go into a higher gear, immediately, actually it comes down a bit. The problem is I now have to floor it. The consumption meter is not instant. There you go, you see there's the problem, now we're going uphill. Oh dear, I think this one is a bit inconclusive. I shall put it back. If you put it back into automatic, it does its own thing. Anyway, let me see if that's any good. And let's go to the next car. Okay, another day, another car. Many failed attempts. That's the manual mode. Ford, you should actually, while we wait for traffic, you should put the manual mode and the button in a place where you don't need to do gymnastics to see it. I am now locked in manual mode. Actually, let me go into drive and start this guy. I'm gonna go up to 80 k's an hour. Hope those two slow pokes figure each other out. Oh good, the lorry I've been waiting for is also going. So this is not a fail attempt at all. I'm gonna go up to 80 k's an hour. There we are, roughly go into manual mode. Okay, 7th. Here's 8th. Here's 9th. I can't go into 10th. So test is also over. Okay, got a slow coach here. We go into top gear again, or the highest I can possibly get. Now I need to accelerate. I've got torque. Big turbo diesel. Okay, I hope that was sort of conclusive. Let's go to the next car. Next. Another day, another car, same hill. You are now in a Kia Picanto manual base model. I actually asked for this car and they were delighted to give me one. The traffic is not getting better, it's getting worse. The reason I wanted this car, because it's a tiny little 1 litre 3-cylinder petrol engine, and I mistakenly thought it would have a consumption meter, an instant consumption meter, but it doesn't. It just has an overall one. But anyway, yeah, let's get this guy going. Get the car up to 80 k's an hour. Because what it does have is a gear suggestion meter, which is horribly irritating. So we're going to go into 4th at 80 k's an hour, and it wants us to go to 5th. So if I go to 5th, I'm now flooring it. I am floored, absolutely floored. Catching up to the little yellow car. We are not, we're losing the speed. There's nobody behind us, as you can see. Let's go to 4th. Floor it. At least the suggestion goes away when you floor it. There we go. Now we're picking up. And we're maintaining 80. If I were to, it still wants me to go to 5th. If I were to go to 5th. Floored. Oh, barely maintaining. No, I wouldn't do that. Let's try 4th again. There we are. And now let me show you what happens when you go to 3rd. We could even go to 2nd, but then the poor thing is going to scream. There you go. Picking up speed very, very nicely. 3rd gear is what you want. 100 k's an hour. 4th. And if I were to maintain 4th at around that speed, it immediately wants me to go to 5th, which I'm not going to do. That's the whole point of this video. Those things only calculate the amount of throttle you're giving, what gear you're in, and what they think you should be in. They cannot predict what you do, what you're about to do next, or what the road is going to do. Anyway, I think that was a good one. Shall we go to the next car? Hello and welcome to the same highway and the same. Why am I whispering? There's nobody here. As you can see, it's quite dark, and you are now inside a new Renault Megane RS 300 trophy thing. Okay, and this is a 6-speed automatic. I actually think it's a DCT. It's one of these dual clutch automated manuals that can shift faster than you can blink, but they can't reverse uphill park or creep along in traffic. But it's very cool. This car is insanely fast. I tested it last night. I think it did 5.7 seconds, but we're not here to do that. We're also not going to go into lunatic mode. We're just going to go into regular mode. I am going to lock it into manual and then go up to 80 k's an hour, film it with that GoPro, and show the difference between 6th gear if it goes there, 5th gear, 4th gear, and if it maintains speed. Let's go. I have to leave that light on, otherwise you can't see me. 2nd. The torque steer already. Part throttle and it's already pulling into another lane. It's one of the trademarks of this car. Okay, so obviously you wouldn't do this. If you're in full manual mode, the car will do everything for you. Our instant consumption says, hang on, 10.3. I'm going to have to speed up a bit. 16 something. Let's go. Okay. 13, 14 to maintain. Let's go to 5th. Oh, that's gotten worse. 11, turbo petrol, very hot hatch, and it is actually eating more juice with higher revs. There, it's coming down as I go down the... Yep. Okay, in this car, the higher you go, the less fuel it eats. So that is the myth actually confirmed in one of these. But in full automatic mode, well, it actually stays in 6 because it's the most efficient one. Alright, good. Strike one for the other team. In this, you should actually be in the highest gear to save the most fuel. Next. Hello. Yeah, welcome back to the same hill in a different year. Believe it or not, it's a sunny winter's day. It's been a full calendar year, one rotation around the sun, because I didn't like what I was filming. Essentially, I was going at the whole angle of fuel consumption, when my issue is doing speed and maintaining speed uphill, which in an automatic car is fairly easy, but in a manual car, most people have been programmed to think highest gear equals highest speed. That is the myth I'm trying to break, and which is why you are now in a 2025 Honda Amaze 1.2 sedan. It's a little Indian-built compact Honda sedan. Very, very nice car, actually. I'm just going to wait for traffic to clear. Typical South Africans, they immediately veer into the right lane, which is good for me. There we are. Okay. Let's get this little Honda up to speed. Oh, I must start this guy. Right, it's got a consumption graph, but that is the problem I have with all the footage I shot. A modern engine will not overfuel. So even if you go to 5th gear, we're at 80 now, and I floor it, you can see the consumption graph does not max out. An old carburetor car would overfuel now. It would start belching and coughing black smoke as it's overfueling, most of them would. But new cars, even this teeny tiny little cheap car, if I've got my foot buried, it only allows you a certain amount of fuel. The engine computer, the fuel management system is that clever. So that is not the problem in a modern car. I can actually lift off and maintain now. This car is amazing. It actually maintains, sort of. But being a Honda, and this is at least take 2, I've done a circuit. Watch what happens if I go to 2nd gear. Yo, instant shot of speed. Actually 3rd would have been better. And we are outperforming the ML, because we have to overtake. Look at it go! Oh my goodness, we're going very fast now. And that, of course, dear viewers, is the new point of this video. Yes, indeed, the original point which I wanted to make all along. Please don't go uphill at 80 k's an hour in top gear, especially if you're in automatic, and especially if you're next to someone else, as I hold up traffic. If you do 80 up a hill in a 100 zone, next to someone else doing 80, both of you are gigantic asses. I'm sorry, you just are. You have no manners. Thanks for watching. Please let me know what you thought of this disastrous video, what we should do next as I skillfully avoid a pothole. Hui! And see you in the next one. Bye. I've gotten older, fatter, hairier. I think more grey as well. Hang on. It's a bit better, right? How's the colour match? Debatable.